Moxie. Moxie means the ability to face difficulty with spirit and courage, aggressive energy, initiative, skill, and know-how. Prior to 2006, I had no idea what the word moxie meant or that it even existed in the English language. Then I met Donnie Grubstein. She was the epitome of moxie, a fierce and fiery redhead who knew how to get what she wanted when she wanted it. You were instantly drawn to her infectious smile, her loud bursting laugh, her exuding love and positive energy for life, and of course, her moxie. I met Donnie when I interviewed for a position at her company, Moxie Mortgage. On the same day of the interview, I had also decided to quit smoking and was wearing a nicotine patch for the first time. Halfway through, I began to feel extremely queasy and nauseous, and before I knew it, I found myself running to the bathroom and hurling everywhere. Words cannot describe the humiliation that I felt. I pulled myself together, and as I exited the bathroom, fully preparing to excuse myself and never hearing from Donnie again, there she was with a huge grin from ear to ear. "I'd switch to gum if I were you," she said. "When can you start?" Then she burst out laughing and gave me a big hug. From there, our friendship began. Donnie was not only my friend, she was also my mentor. She went from barely scraping by, struggling to make ends meet as a single mother, to making over $250,000 a year from her mortgage empire. She taught me how to put myself out there and go for what I wanted with moxie, and not let the fear of failing preventing me from trying. She showed me what it meant to work hard and play harder. We spent long days and nights working our tails off, laughing till we cried, and enjoying a bottle or two of wine. Despite making her success look natural and fun, Donnie was silently fighting an uphill battle. In December of 2009, after months of unexplained excruciating abdominal pain, she was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. Just like everything else in her life, she put her all into her fight with this dreadful, horrible disease. Despite being engaged in a battle for her life, she still managed to bless all the lives who crossed her path. From doctors to nurses to other cancer patients, Donnie became an inspiration to many as she took to her new job of kicking cancer's ass with moxie. During chemo, she would encourage other patients, even when she was in agony herself. She fought long and hard with both conventional and non-conventional methods, and despite all odds, she kicked cancer's ass and was declared cancer-free shortly before her 40th birthday in July of 2010. After she was declared cancer-free, she still stayed in touch with all those paths she had crossed while battling cancer. She sent encouraging notes and blogged plenty of positive thoughts and encouraging words for those who were still engaged in their battle. After 10 months of clean scans and enjoying a life without chemo and cancer, Donnie started feeling the horrible, all too familiar stomach pains and was hospitalized in May of 2011. There it was discovered that the cancer was back, and this time with a vengeance. Donnie spent the next 8 months fighting like she had never fought before. Despite her grim prognosis and impossible odds, she never gave up that she would someday have a cancer-free life. When the chemo stopped working and the doctors told her she had less than 2 months to live, Donnie decided dying was not something she wanted to do anytime soon. She traveled across the country seeking alternative care. And even in her last few weeks on this earth, she managed to bless all those lives she came in contact with. She landed a job as the official hugger at the alternative care treatment she sought. I could not think of a more appropriate job for my friend and former colleague. She gave the best hugs. The kind where you felt surrounded by love, encouragement, and positivity. The kind where you never wanted her to let go. Donnie lost her battle to cancer on January 28th of 2012. Every time I start to miss my friend and my heart fills with sorrow, I close my eyes and I imagine her giving me one of those hugs. I can almost feel my heart filling with moxie and replacing my sorrow and pain. Donnie taught me to live, love, and laugh as hard as I could at all times. She inspired me to work hard and amazed me that even in her darkest days, she continued to give back to others through encouragement and positive energy. I hope I've been able to paint a picture of how much moxie Donnie possessed. And I hope that now every time you see or hear the word moxie, you too think of my dear friend Donnie.